Hi folks, welcome live to the Thrones World Cup this time. So we are going to watch some key games between Austria and Israel. One is just starting, so I will just inform you as to the results. So you have two wins here reported for Austria, and I think actually it's 2-1. Yeah, this one, okay. So it is reported. Okay, so Saraaa was misleading me earlier. So it's 2-1 in favor of Austria, and 5 games still to
Sorry,
be
I just
played.
didn't see it.
And we have two of those 5 games being played this evening. So we'll see how they go. Austria has a chance to get on the verge of victory, but Israel also has a chance to turn it around. So we'll see if the game has started. If not, then we can have a look at
It
the
has.
decks. Okay, we are just catching it. I thought I would print the decks out because I don't have a second screen, but I failed to do that. So Saraaa, I'll have you check
Well,
on the decks in the meantime to let people know during the games what the resets are and such, and what the rain plots are, because I won't be able to do that now.
so the race has, filthy accusations, power, pointy end, and the spider's web that's pretty standard now, and also wildfire assault. So that's some aggro. Can get rid of some of those knights. It has one pinch. And 2 copies of Hands of Gold as well. I think now all the races just played that I saw. I never see it in normal games so far, but yeah, turns out.
Well, time
Okay.
setup with Gates of the Moon, so that's the gold settled here.
That setup is bigger than Arbor.
And late Summer Fist is going to collect 13 gold on that.
But let's quickly open the sorry, let me just open the white book deck so I see if it's the standard white book. Okay, so it looks plot-wise pretty standard, so political, tourney, king in the North Maiden, 2 white swords and 2 Harrys, so nothing weird there. 2 copies of Pinch that maybe will be harder to trigger. There's 1 Lord Renly's, right, that's not usually there. 2 Lay Waste, Nightmares, Bounty, and Hand Judgment as well.
Not the worst. Is there to Harris? There is, so that might be just spent
Mm-hmm.
because you need to separate these two, I think.
And actually there's the White Swords Tower, which, I don't know,
So did you say
does it do
Spider's Web is
anything?
in the deck?
Yes.
Because we have Castamere here with Castery Rock and huge power on the intrigue, so could go a little bit aggro in round
No, and
one.
Cersei already in. That calls for an early to Harris almost.
Yeah, I mean it's not guaranteed to work though. This aggro attempts. We'll see, but Tyrell needs to be careful now. So Hands of Gold is the one that returns a single character if you win by 5, right? I think there's an event. Is it the Lion still has clause that actually you choose a trait and then you pay X and you return every character with that trait and cost X or lower to hand? That actually, if you had the gold, you could go really crazy and return all the knights to hand. So what's he going to do? I mean, he can't not do anything with 9 gold, that's the thing.
Sorry, just had a phone call. Did I miss something? Nothing yet.
Tyrell is stuck because of the threat here. That's the problem. Can't
Mm-hmm.
You can't waste 9 gold, can you? But if you marshal stuff that is actually guaranteed to be killed, that's not great either. And you get Spider's Web to claim. So you get, let's say it's rains on the first challenge, that's 0 claim because you get Late Summer Fist, and then you have 4 cards discarded for Spider's Web and 4 characters killed, 2 characters killed plus military potentially. So it's not great. I mean, if he can't defend on the board, then he could play out the Arbor and Hollow Hill and stuff like that. Milking Cersei actually is not the worst thing in the world. I
Okay,
guess he was
that's
thinking,
good.
he was probably calculating whether milking Tywin means he can defend against the Rain's Trigger. But then Cersei would just attack twice, and yeah, it's better to milk her. The problem is that if he's going to do Harris anyway, because you need to keep them apart, then Cersei will be going. So I guess now he won't do Harris. She's a little more harmless this way, I guess.
Yeah, so let's see what the reset is naturally for White Lenny Reigns. So they play Morgulis. Nothing creative.
He's not going to play defensively. He's put out Jaime and played the bounty. So what are you going to do with 4 gold? You can play the High Tower Spy, get Mendon Moore from Shadows, something along those lines.
Yeah, you can even defend the range trigger now if you have the spy.
That difficult.
If you go with both, but if you go with both, you spend a lot. You don't have a military icon then, and also I think.
I mean, you can attack separately with Caster Rock, right?
Yeah.
Although then it defeats the purpose a little bit because Light Summer Fist will draw 2, and then there won't be the huge intrigue claim to come with potential Spider's Web play, if indeed that is the plan. It's going to go all in. Does he have any other chance to bring intrigue icons in? Because now Caster Rock's kind of wasted.
Intrigue, but definitely military, right? You have just the Hound Gold.
Well, if he plays the Spider's Web and doesn't do another intrigue challenge, it's a bit sad. I mean, it will with Castamere genuinely kill these two, but I don't know. I don't think that's going to be the plan now. I think it's plan B probably going to happen.
Well, there's the other plan of doing one with Castamere, killing one with Castamere, and then playing something like Power and standing Tywell and killing the other one with the normal military challenge.
I think that's this point. I mean, probably Castamere is not coming back, that's the thing, so it's one chance to use it and then it's kind of done, but
well,
that seems to be
there are
the
actually
thing to do.
3 copies of Castamere in the deck, so Castamere is somewhat likely coming back, honestly.
Okay.
And what I was gonna say, there's actually a pretty decent chance for Lannister, if they want to replace Cersei by marching her and then playing her again with the huge amount of gold that they accumulated.
Well,
Mm.
White Sword Tower is not the strength boost he was looking for, so can defend Reigns.
Yeah, and not even the card that you're looking to draw, right? Although it does absorb some claim, if nothing else.
Well, he hasn't drawn it.
No, the spy itself absorbs some
Yeah,
claim.
and he will draw it for Light Summer Fist, of course. Okay, it's not even going to bother defending, so if Castamere is used, then High Tower Spy is going without having opposed, but fair enough. Power on the faction card. If he thinks he's going to have characters there to do stuff back, then yeah.
Yeah, so I'm thinking now it's gonna be Power behind the throne, but let's see.
So he does have the event. I mean, it's costing him High Tower Spy. Okay, he's going to try to kill one of these two and then Power behind the throne for military.
That's what I'm thinking. So and discard the White Sword Tower, which is a good one.
He has spent a large portion of his hand to do this. Tyrell has 5 cards and 2 in shadows, and the red one trades out. So it's not as bad as it looks. Not sure if you do Harris. If you do Harris, you limit the chances that you get Reigns against you again. If you don't, I mean, he could White Swords depending if he has something or not. It's bad, but it's we don't know exactly the cards, so it could be less bad than it looks.
I think he wants to reestablish the board a little bit, right?
And then to Harris. Although then you could get Spider's Web at some point, and then there's no cards.
Well, yeah, it depends. I think if you play to Harrison, you don't have anything. It just gets everything just gets killed to the military pressure. I don't know.
Yeah, he's actually played Bounty and spent a lot to get everything killed
And
anyway, but
honestly,
he's forced Lannister to also spend a lot. The question is, does he have enough in hand?
there's still a danger of just getting another Cersei in if you do the Harris early.
I think this Lanny Reigns stuff is really good these days. A mix of aggro and rush.
Yeah.
But yeah, we know how Tyrell White Book is. I mean, so
And
difficult to
not
crack.
even that much restrictions because just I think they just lose Cersei and the plot, right? The Heads and Spikes, which there are two copies, so maybe we see that now. Get Heads and Spikes and hit something, even though it doesn't get the Cersei trigger still potentially. If you put another unique in the death pile, that's
Uh, okay.
so if he now has initiative, maybe he wants to go first to avoid that exact situation of his character getting killed. Hmm.
Baristan. Knight of Flowers. Can't stand as well. Too bad Jamie's gone to give him an intrigue icon. High Tower Spice hit. That's too bad. That was a good card. And Cersei is milked, but the power on the faction card is there. Can we have a Marjorie?
Hmm.
When I say we, I mean
Marjorie,
Israel, of course.
but I was gonna say actually Marjorie and one of the Green Apple Knights, but actually, never mind. Green Apple Knights would not even be turned on by the ability because there's only one knight. Hmm. Well, you have some shadow cards, so now maybe you want to do some shadow triggers.
Okay, setting up for the future. It's worrying because Spider's Web will get rid of those cards and hasn't played an Old Town or Hollow Hill. And Lenny digs. This is one of the most annoying things when I play against Lannister, that they dig with Goldmine. They randomly have not one chance to top deck good stuff, but two chances because Goldmine is just a great card.
Yeah, I think in the competition of those two gold income locations, I think it's definitely between Goldmine and Northern Armory, right?
Northern Armory is the king, yeah. And I mean, they're mostly good, to be fair. The, uh, the Marinese market for Targaryen at one point was even restricted. It's a really good card. It enables so
Yeah.
much stuff with Kohor and yeah. Um,
So Tyrell White book plays for reset plays the Harris. Henry asking in chat.
hmm. Pinch could be annoying actually.
Yeah, why not just block with the reducer?
Although maybe not. You can't pinch Cersei. She just comes back. Tywin pretty unpinchable.
Yeah, that's
You can
right.
pinch the reducer, but then Tywin can take dupes to absorb
I think
flame.
the Harris is not the worst to have, but honestly, the Harris with the milk Cersei, it's a bit, yeah. Like I said before, maybe you just have really bad luck and she comes back in not milked.
There's a bit of a delay. I wonder if that's thinking about pinch potentially. You could put it on Tywin if you really wanted to. Doesn't bother. Okay. I mean, eventually, right? If that's one dupe gone, then there could be another dupe gone, and then things start to happen. But couldn't go do that. And Mandon Moore. And Mandon Moore is now actually going to matter. Because if Tywin is now taken, is he? I don't think you can lose the cards.
Yeah, Unless they're really bad cards. But yeah.
Okay, so he takes one Tywin, and now he's a bit more pinchable if Tyrell has a good rest of the game. Then you run into some troubles potentially if you Harris Cersei away.
Yeah, a bit more pinchable, but not this round for sure, right?
Just checking if. So did you say Varys' Riddle was in the deck?
Did I say that? I don't know, let me check. I don't think so.
Okay,
No.
because Lannister is one of the, if not the only, faction that actually might riddle White Swords, and there's half a chance that there could be a Kingsguard to put into play.
Is there? Mandon Moore?
Mandon Moore, yeah. There's one Hound.
Yeah, but Hound, this one is not Kingsguard.
Yeah, but one exists anyway, and Robert Strong is in a lot of decks. So.
Well, honestly, looking at it, there is none.
He's going to defend military. Okay, he's not going to let things happen here, Nikolaus, which I think is a good call. Just defend with Tywin, and you're safe against that particular threat. On the other hand, now Tyrell is also kind of safe, just defending Cersei's intrigue challenge, and there's no military icon at the moment. If there was from hand, most likely it's the Hound which wins anyway. Unless you have Unexpected Guile to stand Knight of Flowers.
Israel does not have Unexpected Guile.
I don't think Cersei will defend. Well, you're down to 2 cards. I mean, depends what they are. Let's not overcommit, so he might defend. It's Gunther. Okay.
So, does Cersei defend and Gunther stays, or does Gunther...
Okay.
Gunther's gonna be doing challenges.
Well, and Caster Rock. I mean, how can it be Gunther and Sir Pounce? How is that even possible? That's
how it is.
That's so undeserved. Sorry, but these are the 2 cards that are now going to do 2 challenges. Discard 2 cards for Intrigue Claim and 2 cards for Gunther's ability. Come on.
Well,
how are these the last 2 cards in hand? That's star-crossing levels of luck, really. I mean...
So which plot do you want to go for now? In terms of reigns? There's White Fire Sword, which is bad for you. You have Pointy End that doesn't do anything, or I mean, mostly doesn't do anything. And you have Filthy Accusations, it also does. I mean, Spider's Web, but that also is not gonna do much, right?
It doesn't do anything, Spider's Web. Doesn't need to trigger it. I'm not sure why he nailed Cersei here. He doesn't need to trigger this. He doesn't have an open revolt, right?
No.
If you have that, then maybe you want to just
waste
one.
Nothing that I think would be good.
So it's basically, I mean, it doesn't matter, honestly. Okay,
yeah, it's still winning both.
That's 2 Kingsguards that actually can come back with White Sword. So that's the plus side, at least for Tyrell.
Yeah, but you know what's going to happen now? It's going to be military claim and then march to the wall.
He has marched to the wall in the plot deck.
He does. That's what I said before.
And Hollow Hill is not in play. Should have been.
Could have discarded another card if he wanted to. I mean, if he had another one. Yeah, and now
I can't
that's one
believe
mystery card in shadows.
he had Gunther and Pounce. I mean, how did he have that?
Well,
some luck of some people in this tournament. I mean, it's beyond belief.
You really should have watched my crossing game. I think it really went as badly as it could.
Yeah, sure. I mean, good luck. We had 3 Last of the Giants into Varys earlier today. We have this now, and I had myself. I mean, I had Greyjoy Winter game where I took Mark Mullendor with Balon and he revealed Asha, and I put Asha into play. I mean, so I can't complain. I had some as well, but I mean, it's amazing how it can happen.
Yeah.
How are these the
I
last two
mean,
cards in hand? Gunther and Serpans.
this type of luck is just, yeah. Sometimes it happens.
So if you do
And yeah,
Harris now, I mean, it's just Tywin and Gunther still left there, so it does nothing. You have
does
to white
nothing.
swords
Yeah.
really.
You can't win initiative against Marched. It's gonna be. It has to be Marched now.
You can though, because he's played the Maiden. Right? Yeah.
Oh, actually, so that could be not great then.
I mean, it
If
doesn't
you have
matter.
white sword,
You can go first, but that's about it.
yeah, you can go first, and then Gunther has to be Marched, right?
Why would Gunther be marched?
Yeah, you trigger the Harris first.
That's not the Harris. He played white swords.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Yeah, that would have left Tywin alone.
That
But
was
I mean,
that's what I was asking. If you can win initiative with the Harris.
yeah, I think the Harris is 5, right? It's not 6.
Yeah, I think so. That's why I was asking. Good. Yeah, and there is the gold mine.
Draws a bad card. Did he draw a good one or did he draw a Western Fiefdom?
Even if it is Western Fiefdom, can you really win from there? No, he drew Jaime. So even if he has Sir Robert Strong in Shadows, he can't do anything.
No.
Not a single thing.
No. Last card was a Nightmares. So he threw out Lannisport Merchant and he either drew a Nightmares or he drew a Jaime with that, and those are both playable. So, okay. You know, I'm going to say something slightly controversial, but Yuluz is a player who likes a bit of a moan when he loses. So next time that happens, I'm going to remind him of this game.
Hope he watches that.
I mean, okay, forgetting Gunther and Serpans, I mean, he was doing well anyway, and yeah, played this well. Just rubbing it in, right? Just have those two perfect cards with Castle Rock in play. I mean, if I was the opponent, I would probably start punching stuff. Okay, so he can defend what needs to be defended. Then he simply has too many challenges coming back, even if he spent some here, because he has 2 non-kneelers still there.
Yeah, and well, I would just defend with Jaime. Why not? I mean, there's even a danger that you don't win the challenge and the attack. Ooh, nice.
Minor little victory. Well, it's going to kneel 1. I don't know which one honestly is more dangerous. I guess Serpans guy gets you a lot of unopposed. Jaime, I mean, gets you. It's the same. Yes, Jaime.
And, oh, yeah.
Too bad he can't stand Knight of Flowers now, because there was also a Nightmares there. And this guy is not going to kneel to be killed by Robert Strong.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah.
Well,
I think it was slightly more playable if the Hollow Hill was there, but honestly not much. That round 1 was harsh. He had 9 gold and he couldn't. There was no way to defend the board against this Tywin Castamere crap. And I mean, we had that in one of the games against Arthur Targaryen, and that happened in round 1. Cersei and Tywin were in play. I don't think there was a Castamere there, but actually it didn't work out. It fell apart after the Harris for Lannister, but here it worked out perfectly. So yeah. Okay.
Oh,
Is he going
that
to
brings.
apologize for the good luck? Yeah. Yeah, it's a good deck. I said as much. I think it's and it's still alive for Worlds, honestly. So still
Yeah, I
alive.
mean, honestly, I think this. I mean, I don't know what exactly is in Shadows, but it's. I think it's so you have if you didn't have Hazard Spikes, so that's -2 power, you would be on 11, and you do 2 unopposed, and then 1 unopposed and power claim with Cersei.
Yeah,
There's another unopposed power,
Heads and
so
Spikes is now potted with Cersei, so can't play that for
yeah,
Worlds.
but just that's why I'm saying if we take out Heads and Spikes, still
Okay.
likely winning this.
So we are slightly ahead of schedule, which means we're not going to
This game was so bad.
stay with unless they start now, which I don't think they'll do. Let's assume
Um,
they stick to the schedule, so we'll end the stream here and start a new one in half an hour, I guess, when they start. And if they start early, then we start as well. So, just to remind you, it's now 3-1 for Austria. And, well, from Israel's point of view, I wish I could tell them that Austria has spent their good players here now, but they spent some good
mm.
players, to be fair. But they still have Reinhardt,
Yeah, they still have
Gabriel,
Reinhardt, they still have
Robert, and
Robert,
Werner.
and actually Robert is going to play next, right? The next game that is played today, and
Yes.
that is Tyrell Banner Lion against Targaryen Conclave, which I think should be a good matchup for Tyrell Lion.
Okay. We actually will try to start early to show you the decks in that one because we didn't in this one. So, yes, let that be it for
Well, I
now.
mean,
I have something else, or
no, I asked if you wanted to wait on the stream, but it looks like it's gonna be way too long.
well, if you have anything to do for half an hour, but I don't think we do.
I suggested that we could have streamed the commentary for our Targaryen game, but I mean Night's Watch Targaryen, but uh, we just recorded that.
Yes,
It
I'll
was
get
a
that
very
uploaded in the meantime.
fun
So,
game.
thank you for watching this one and see you soon, hopefully.
Okay, bye bye.